and welcome back. I really hope you are all doing well and keeping safe. So as you can tell by the title of today's video, I am going to be showing you exactly how I do my weekly meal plan. Now I want to show you the ins and outs of every single step that I take to make sure that I have a weekly meal plan that is efficient, effective, and of course saves me money. If you are new to the channel, hi, I'm Yvonne. Welcome. Let's be friends. Let's connect. Let's get to know each other. Please make sure to hit that like button and to subscribe and to hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time a new video goes live. So here we are in the kitchen and I'm going to create a list of everything that I have in this room, and that's for 3 reasons. So the first reason is I don't want to end up buying a lot of things that I already have in the house. There's nothing more annoying than buying something, coming home and then realizing you already have 3 of those items. That's because that's a lesson that I've learned the hard way. The second reason being I don't want to waste food. Again, there's nothing like decluttering a kitchen and finding a tin that has been there for a long time and that has gone off. So I'm on a quest at the moment to make sure I save as much as possible and I use as much as possible because I want to do my part for the environment and make sure I'm not wasting the tons and tons of food that is reported wasted every single day. So I want to do my part and make sure we consume everything, or at least almost everything of what I buy. And the third and final thing is I just don't want to waste money. Throwing stuff away, wasting stuff is literally like throwing money down the drain. And I'm all about making sure I am saving as much money as I possibly can and using all that we need. So I'm just going to go through all the steps that I normally take to make sure that my meal plan is as efficient and effective as possible. So step number 1, get an inventory list. So I usually make sure that I go through my freezer, my fridge, and my cupboards / pantry. I don't actually have an actual pantry, but I do have cupboards full of food. So I want to make sure I'm going through every single bit that stores food and taking a list of all that I have in store. So we start off with the fridge. And when I mean going by fridge, I'm not talking about going through all the condiments or anything like that. Just making sure you check that actually you do have enough condiments. But it's making sure it's writing a list of everything that you already have that needs to be used. So for example, I already had enough chicken wings to keep us for the next week, so I didn't need to buy. Then the next step is to go through all the cupboards and write down every single piece of food that I have. Again, I don't want to go to the shop and just buy stuff thinking I may or may not have it. I want to be absolutely certain and sure that this is something that we need in the house. So I just go through it and make sure I go through all the dry ingredients that we have or all the canned goods that we have, and I just have a full list of everything that I have in my kitchen, and I'm ready to start this list. Step number 2 is to figure out what meals I can already make with the ingredients that I have. So now that I have a massive inventory list of everything that I have, I can sit down and go through what meals I can actually make. The point is to make sure that you are using as much of what you already have and making sure that you are making the most of every single meal. So for example, like I mentioned earlier on, I already have chicken, so I don't need to think about chicken dishes. I've got enough chicken for a week, so all I need to do is think of 2 different chicken recipes that we can have for each dinner. They can be different. I can try and stir it up depending on the spices that I have. That's another thing. Make sure you check up on your spices and see what you do or don't need. And then I also found that I had enough chickpeas in there, so I don't need to buy store-bought hummus. I can try and make it myself at home, as well as making a chickpea dish. Now this week I'm probably going to toy around with the idea of making a chickpea snack dish, because I think we need to try and be adventurous with some of the snacks that we're having. And then step number 3 is to make sure you are using what I call ingredient sharing. Now, this is simply making sure that you can use as many ingredients in as many meals as possible. I can use half a can to make tomato sauce for a pasta dish, but I can also use the other half to make a sauce for a stew during the week. So I'm trying to make sure I'm using the ingredients as much as possible, because what I am finding is that I am using half a can of tomato, and then I put it away and then it just goes off. So I'm going to try and make sure I share as many of the ingredients in as many meals as possible. So that's the plan. The next step is to fill in the blanks. So for what you have remaining, what you want to do is go into as many supermarket websites as you can and see what deals they have available. I usually like to go through Aldi and Lidl. I tend not to go too much to the other shops because I just find that I get better value for money at Aldi or Lidl. I want to go in and see what offers they have. So they tend to have great offers, like Aldi has the Aldi 6 and Lidl also has great offers throughout the week. And I want to see, based on what offers they have, what can I use to buffer up my meal plan for the rest of the week. So I'm just going to go through them. I'm just going to sit down and go through them. It just takes literally less than 10 minutes to do. So just go in there, see what is on offer, see what else you can add to your list and what additional meals you can make. Make sure you create a grocery list of all the ingredients that you need for your meal plan for the rest of the week. Now that you've got all the ingredients that you've got in your house, you've got additional buffer items that you can purchase at the store. Now what you want to do is go to a supermarket comparison website and check out which supermarket has the best deal for you overall. By the way, this also includes all your non-essential items that you might not necessarily need for your weekly meal plan, but you will need for around the house. This is why it's important to go through all your cupboards. So I'm talking about bin bag, washing up liquids, anything else that you need. Go into this comparison website, see what supermarket has the best offers for you, and then voila, you have your total budget for this week's, or however long your shopping plan is, for this week's meal plan. Now, I like to make sure that I can stretch out this food as much as possible. I don't like to go to the shop every week. I like to go to the shop every other week so that we can have 2 weeks worth of meals. So I'm going to go ahead and try and plan 2 weeks worth of meals and ensure that we've got enough to keep us for that time. And then finally, you are ready to start grocery shopping. So you've got your list and you are ready to go out. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. I really hope you've gotten something out of it. Leave a comment down below and let me know, what do you do when you're meal planning? Do you have such a strict routine, or is actually yours a little bit more relaxed because, you know, you're just a relaxed kind of person, you know? I really hope you like this video, so make sure to hit that like button. If you are new, don't forget, we need to connect, we need to be friends, we need to be part of the same group. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and to hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time a new video goes live. So until the next video, thank you so much for all your support. Make sure you watch the next video on how I shop and exactly what I got from this particular meal plan. Thank you so much for all your support. Until the next video, take care, stay safe. Bye.